basically a girl.
Yeah.
Who subscribed to that?
Yeah, because it's interesting.
It's not good, right? I mean, it's telling.
I tried some to watch.
It's the business. How you doing?
So Styles, the question we were just talking about is Styles' relationship with Scott. It seems like he's kind of the Xander to his Buffy, if you want to do parallels. You know, he's kind of just there. He's always I really think that's why I like his character. But it seems he's always a little bit on the outside. You know, he's not magical in the sense of being a werewolf. How much do you think his relationship with Scott is going to evolve? Is he going to get more I mean, he's already involved, but how far do you think he's going to go? Because it seems like each episode he's just putting himself on the line even more.
Yeah, I think you're totally right. And I think ordinarily Styles never flinches. He would never think twice about helping Scott and diving into a situation and taking the reins. Even if it means he's in danger. It's just his instinct kind of. But I think what could happen, and I don't know if you guys saw the screened episode yesterday, but my Styles' dad loses his job, and I think that might be the first moment where he thinks about it and thinks he kind of mulls over how often he's not only just getting himself in trouble, but now he's affecting the one family member he has in his life, other than Scott, the most important person to him. I think that'll make Styles question whether or not he can continue to help out. But I think otherwise it's just he'll always be there for Scott. Maybe they'll have some bumps, but.
Do you think anything ever could end with Scott and Styles? Epic romance?
It's tough to say because any other friendship would be so over by now, right?
Yeah.
But they have some resilience. I think they'll never not be there for each other. Even in this last year, you can kind of see they don't get to hang out anymore. Really, they're not just kicking it. They have stuff going on, right? But it's kind of one of those things where you don't have to pay attention to the relationship for it to be good. They're just they're brothers essentially. So I don't think anything could ever come between them. I mean, he made out with Lydia season 1. I think that that would have been the thing. If anything, if Styles can overcome that and getting bit all the time or almost dying, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Are we going to see Styles get a real love interest, perhaps?
A real love interest? That's so funny that you said that. No, I know what you mean. Styles ever gonna get a love interest who likes him back? I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Jeff Davis is really active on Twitter and social media and whatnot, and he's really engaged with the fans' reactions. And so from the first season, it was a big deal that it was I want to see Styles with somebody. I want to see Styles with a girl. So that's been that's always been a question, and Jeff pays attention to that stuff, so he wanted to implement that. But it's it's complicated. You can't just change the storyline to give me a love interest. He's not just going to get over Lydia in a day. Something really bad would have to happen, or something just really mind-altering for him, in his perspective of her. I think Lydia will be the primary love interest for Styles. Always, absolutely right. That's always going to be the thing that you're going to root for. They might not even ever kiss or anything. But I mean, I think those moments between them are just really important for the audience. And even if Styles does have another love interest come along and come into play, I don't think I think it'll ultimately still be Lydia. I don't know. Only season 2.
A little bit about Styles and his relationship with his father, and how that's going to progress through the rest of the season.
Yeah. Now, are we speaking from episode 7 or with 8 too? With him losing his job? Yeah. Well, it's kind of that same thing I touched on before, where Styles is one relationship that he can kind of depend on other than Scott's is his dad. Him and his dad. They only have each other. He lost his mother at a young age, and his dad, his wife, and so it was. They have a really tight bond that I think we see clearly a lot, all the time, and it's a great part of the show too. And that could kind of falter, I guess. You know, just because Styles is always. Wait, did we? Is this episode 8 or I can't tell if I can say that like I got him fired or not. Well, getting blank stares. You didn't know. Right. It's very important. Styles' dad is very important to him, and I think that is the one thing that would allow him to filter or question anything, any decision that he makes to help, you know, Scott or anybody, would be putting his dad in danger. And now that he's done that, it's put him in danger last year, and now he's losing his job. You know, if they're related, they could definitely have some problems, you know, which would be awful for him. And so, emotional. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry, guys.